lighting is all sorts of goofy right now. Alright, let's do this thing. Live video is starting. Alright, and we're live. Sweet. If I can just get my doggone phone to cooperate with me, please. There we go. Alright, let me give this a quick refresh. And let's see what we got going on. Make sure everybody's tag went through. I got to tag Mark and Chris. Sweet. And then let's do this. Alright, let's get this Julio back up here to where we can actually see it a little bit. The anime, it looks too cool not to. Welcome in, welcome all. Link to the live Facebook. Link to the live on YouTube. Howdy, y'all. Welcome. It's Tuesday, isn't it? Anybody sleepy from last night? Did anybody brave the entirety of that game? I'm on mountain time and still did not. To be fair, I also have to get up too early in the morning to go to work, but still got to catch a good little bit of it. But, oh ho ho, Jay, what do you have left? Jay, what do you have left? Promote it in here if you guys are looking for some tier 1 at really good prices. Very, very, very good prices. I think Jay's got a handful of teams left in a tier 1 break. And Jeremy's got some spots left too. Go hit up them gentlemen's for some good breaks. But this is packed for Chris. I bought some singles from Chris. Let's check out what I bought. Ooh, 4 remaining. Ho, ho, ho. Gotta be very gentle. This blade is incredibly sharp. I would know. I know you see that. That is not a wrinkle on my precious soft hands. Not yet, Dana. You're allowed to comment in 12 minutes. And you're only allowed 1 comment every 30 minutes. Oh, I'm so excited. I saw the card up top. I know, I feel like I'm sweating everybody. I promise I'm not intending to. I want to see these cards as much as you do. Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Let's play a game. It's called How Can Trent Get Through Packing Tape? There we go. All right, we did it. We done diddly did it. Check it out. An Ethan Salas Garbage Pail Kid. I mean, Ethan Salas, we're chasing him in that box right there, 2023 Bowman Chrome. That's HTA, so I don't think we can hit any Garbage Pail Kids, but still, I know you see that redemption on the back, but got that. A blue Nick Kurtz first. I did something I don't like to do in buying a guy right before they're about to win Rookie of the Year, but a blue first, it looked pretty. I don't know. I like it. And then a Wyatt Langford rookie auto to $2.99. Here's the redemption code for it. But yeah, I think I might send these bad boys off to PSA. I need some cards graded, so might as well. But welcome in, everybody. My lighting feels a little wonky today. Does it seem dark to anyone else? Here, let me turn on this light too. That might help it a little bit. But yeah, a little Garbage Pail Kid, a little Kurtz. I really don't like buying guys like when they're super high peaked. Like somebody asked me about Cal Raleigh today, and I'm like, I don't know. But at the end of the day, like it's still a cool card. I like it. It's a first. I don't know. Garbage Pail Kids are fun. Langford, I think, is on a rebound. So, well, Drew, let's make it even better for you. We got you the Atlanta Braves today, so let's do something cool. All right, been live for 5. Shall we get started? Here's everybody's teams. Of course, they're scrolling at the bottom of your screen as well, but in case you wanted a big picture view of all of the teams, there it is for you in full high definition videography. Had a good day of work. Got a good workout in. Got some miles in. Got a lift in. We're feeling good. We're feeling dangerous today. All right. And last but not least, I need a number 1 through 4, 5. That's 9. 1 through 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This box up here, this multiverse, is empty. I always use empties for the photos. Thanks to Dana and his lightning fingers. Dude, I don't have lightning fingers anymore. I wish you guys could. Yeah, you see that? Look at that. That is my box cutter because I got this card. All right, Billy's 4. That'll be the box. I got this card in the mail. It was a rare raw card review 10. And so I said I'm going to slice it out and send it off to PSA. 1, 2, 3, 4. And yeah, it turns out these rare edition raw card reviews stickers are pretty strong. They're pretty darn strong. These are, oh, by the way, these are all from the same case, by the way. I'm putting them back in the case that we cut it from. So hopefully we got something sweet in there. All right, you guys ready to get this thing started? I'm going to take down some of these boxes to where it's a little bit easier for us to see everything. I'll try and put it in sort of the order I want to go in. Well, that order I want to go in is the opposite of that, so we'll figure it out. We'll start with the blasters. Randy, what's happening? Randy, I'm sure you saw it too, but Ann sent me a video that cracked me up. The video that's like, man, groceries nowadays are so expensive. This whole cart cost me $300. And it was like a carton of eggs, a gallon of milk, and like 12 blasters. Just pull them off. Love the... Yeah, that's what I should have done, but and of course, me being the smartest guy I know. So first off, I'll give you some backstory. So I spent over an hour looking for this. It's just box cutter blades for my box cutter. And I cannot find for the life of me my other container of box cutter blades. So I just went to Walmart and bought another one. And yeah, and so I put in a new blade before I cut that too. So that's why, yeah, and right there bleeds a lot more than you would expect. It's good now. It's 2 days old. We're good, but yeah, that was not fun. We got 2 refractors in here. Let's have some fun. Dansby, Juan Soto, Andres Chaparro, Stevenson refractor, and a Wilson Contreras sepia. Yeah, that was hilarious. That cracked me up. All right, I'm going to try something again. Okay. This failed last week, but I really, really want some interaction with everybody. So Drake and I, we are, okay, like we coordinated it this time. We are filming tonight. This week's episode of The Hobby Hanger, the podcast. So please, please, please send me some questions or topics that you want us to talk about. Just message me like, hey, I have a question about this, or, just gee whiz things, or hey, here's something that I thought is a really useful tip for somebody who's new. So I can give you a shout out on the show. Hunter Green, Luis Garcia Jr., Kodai Senga Prism, and Justin Henry Malloy. I would say comment it, but honestly, so I don't forget about it, if you could message me, that'd be awesome. Alrighty, Gunnar Henderson, All Etch, Jacob DeGrom, Jung-Hoo Lee, Ray Wave, Jung-Hoo Lee Base, and a Musgrove Sepia. Yeah, just because, we have ideas of things to talk about, but it's always nice to know what people want us to talk about. Jason gave me some good ideas last week. Jason Park on just some questions, and I thought that they were really good. So gonna highlight some of that today, and hopefully some other things. Alrighty, Spencer Strider, Leo Jimenez, Stuart Baroa, Ray Wave, and Jake Bloss. Who's got Toronto in this one? Kimberly? Kimberly, I know a huge Stuart Baroa collector, if you are interested. Well, I should say this. I know two big Stuart Baroa collectors. Christopher, if you're watching, Madeline is the number one. Ketel Marte, Cedric Mullins, Classe Refractor, Corbin Burns, and Eugenio Scipio. Talk about the pros and cons of different grading companies as far as... Yeah, so we did that. We did an episode on grading. I think that was episode 2. But I do want to talk more about it. I think I might give it a few weeks before we touch on it again, just in case there's new folks listening in. Oh, Jason, that's what I said. Jason, you might have been some... Did you stay up for the whole game? Did anybody stay up for the whole game? I did not. I had work early and I fell asleep. But it seemed pretty cool. JJ Blade, Fortune 15 Cruz, Ronel Blanco, Ray Wave, and Richard Fitz. Yeah, I was snoozing. Just to get a call at 6 o'clock this morning. Jaron Duran, Brooks Lee, Jake Bloss, Ray Wave, Julio, and a Chris Bassett. Almost, and I'm East Coast. That is brave. I'm one of those people that if I don't get like 7 hours of sleep, I'm cranky. Too nerve-wracking. I was too tired. You're like, my body cannot handle this fight or flight right now. No, I'm cranky if I don't get sleep. I will fully admit it. I try to get 7. I try. Oh, I know. It like watching the recap and everything. I was like, whoa, because I think I fell asleep in the 15th or 16th. All right, no numbered cards out of that blaster or autos. Let's see if we can do a little bit better. All right, Masataka Yoshida, Deshaun Kiersey, Vlad Refractor, Haisong, and Stuart Baroa Sepia. I did get into an argument, so I'm going to touch on this on the podcast later. It's just a fun fact, but I mentioned this a little while ago how the folks in my office were cheering for the Dodgers because that's America's team. Okay, let's break it down. For the record, I did break it down. Without Googling, how many players on the Dodgers lineup are born in the United States? Garrett Crochet, Nando, nice Cruz, Prism, and Matt McClain. You can just guess. It's okay if you're not correct. So it's 26-man roster. Okay, how many of those players do you think are born in the United States? One, Will Smith. Yeah, Clayton Kershaw is actually from the Dominican Republic, in case you couldn't tell. Mike Trout, 3. All Etch, Freddie Freeman, IKF, Ray Wave, Dustin Harris, and Candelario. No clue. 8. And Sheehan. Just Will Smith and Sheehan. Everybody else is not. All right, I'm going to give it a minute just because there's a delay. And I will give you the number. Yes, unfortunately, this is what your taxpayer dollars go towards. This is what I did at work today. I did other things, but this is one of the things I did. Zach Gallen, Connor Gillespie, Schwellenbach, Ray Wave, and Jazz. 10. All right. So, with that, how many players from the Toronto Blue Jays do you think are born in the United States? I will give you the answers to both in just a moment. I will say this: there are more Canadians on Toronto's team than there are on the Dodgers. King Tuck, Dylan Cease, Nathaniel Lowe, Refractor. Oh, hello, Spencer Bivens. You're in a base card spot, but we'll take it. Chris, getting some ink out of the blaster and a Burrows. That's the thing. Spencer Bivens, if I got him out of a hobby box, I wouldn't be so happy. However, getting him out of a blaster box, I'm okay with that. All right, so we guessed anywhere from 1 to 10 on the Dodgers. How many do you think there are on the Blue Jays? Players born in the United States, 6. Yeah. Oh, I know. I know. That when I saw Kershaw go in, I was like, not like this. Please not like this. Tyler Gentry. And I'm pulling for the Jays personally, but Fortune 15 Skeens, Kerry Carpenter, Ray Wave, and Christian Mena. All right, let's see if we can get a numbered card. I know we already got an auto out of this blaster, but let's see if we can do something a little crazy. Alrighty, Talkman, Riley Green, you, Wave, Miguel Andujar, and a Zebby. 12, probably about 20 for the Jays. Well, I will say this. We do have a correct guess on one of them. You ready for the answers? On the Toronto Blue Jays, Kimberly is correct. There are 20 folks, 20 players out of 26 on the active roster that are born in the United States. On America's team, the lost in the United States, then the Jays. Oh, I think we lost connection for a split second there. In case you missed it, the Jays have 20 players and the Dodgers have 16. I am also including Freddie Freeman, who is a dual citizen of the United States and Canada. Let me see. Give me 1 second. I want to make sure. Okay, yeah, everything can still see. That's what my argument was, Kurt. Because everybody in my office is like, no, you gotta pull for the Dodgers. The Dodgers are the U.S. I'm like, no, they're not. I mean, they are. You know what I mean? But all right, let's see what we got in here. But isn't that a fun fact? But I will say this: the Toronto Blue Jays have 2 players who are Canadian, and the Dodgers have 1. So Freddie Freeman for the Dodgers, and then Dalton Varsho, and gosh, I forget who the other player was who's Canadian on the Jays. Alrighty, Miles. Oh, wait. Is that a Mojo auto? First pack Mojo auto? But that's not the normal looking Mojo auto. Oh, I think we have an on-card auto to 25, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have some fun. Miles Naylor, Yoendry Vargas, Grant Shepardson, Aces Cinchi, Walker Martin, 1099 for the Giants, Jacob Mizorowski, Kalen Culpepper, and let's see who we got here. All right. Drew Gilbert of the New York Mets. Nice. 4 of 25 Mets. Chet Steadman. I will say this. I like to think that I'm a decent Bowman case breaker. Chet Steadman, if you like Bowman, hit him up. Fantastic pricing on his breaks. You see my packages I get from him. It's a good dude. Like I said, I will always shout out good people in the hobby. Always. He's doing it again. Every time I pull a Met auto, of course, everybody's like, it's rigged. Right, because I'm going to give away Mets hits. Those of you who are new, I'm Trent, obviously. I am a Mets fan, in case you couldn't tell from the Pete Alonso bobblehead and the Jose Reyes back there. But I am a Mets fan, so I'm sorry if you don't like that. Walker Janik, Blake Mitchell, blue. K. Denton for the Rockies, numbered to 99. Domination, Blake Burke, Ping DeBarge, Zach DeLoach, Colin Houck, and Brock Porter for the Texas Rangers. And I do want to welcome everybody who, if it's your first break with me, welcome in. If you ever need anything in the group, I'm probably the most active admin in the group in terms of, you know, response time and things like that. So if you ever run into an issue, I'm always here. Always trying to make the group a better place for everyone. Obviously keeping it rid of scammers and everything, but thankfully it's pretty good at self-policing and reporting things that are not so great. But I mean, at the end of the day, for a place where you can buy, sell, and trade without fees of somebody else, it's always nice. All right, ooh, a little laser time. Mason Montgomery, Silent J, laser. Luke Kishal for the Twins. That's number 279. Aiden Miller, PJ Morlando to 299. Brando Maea, Christian Moore, and a blue Cole Foster Giants autograph. Another one to 149. I'm going to keep the Bivens up there. Once again, Chris. Chris has got an auto, 2 autos, and a numbered card already. Our tax dollars at work for the quick responses. Hey, I try my best. I will say this, though. I do not let Uncle Sam down. This is in no way, shape, or form a flex or like, ooh, look at me, I'm so great. But in case you guys don't know how the military operates, so they usually do like quarterly awards for, you know, performance and everything. I did, in fact, 2 of the 4 quarters so far this year. We're in quarter 4, so 2 of the 3 quarters I have been the company grade officer of the quarter. Just saying, I'm good at multitasking. Johnny Farmello, Nick McLean, blue, Silas Ardon for the O's, Ben Hess. And I have to watch to get these. Domination, Rhett Lauder, Connor Norby, Jake Bloss, and Orlando Martinez. Halos, Matt. I'm always hustling, though. But I will say this. If I'm ever in a situation where it's like, hey, I need to focus on, you know, my job, I do that before cards. Always. I give Uncle Sam everything I can. Again, for those of you who are new, I'm in the Air Force full time, hence why we don't start the break right when we fill. Because sometimes I get home, I am a proud graduate of the United States Air Force Academy, and so I come home. If I have time, I change out of my uniform. Some days I break in a fancy schmancy green undershirt, but that's about it. All right, Brody Brecht, Thomas JC, nice. Jacob Wilson, rookie silver. I know it's from Prospect Edition. I'm gonna top load that. Tommy White, Ping. Ooh, redemption coming. Redfield to 299. Vance Honeycutt, Braden Taylor. Let's get the handy dandy A10 Warthog as a good blocker card. All right, here's that Redfield for the Angels. What do we got? Card set. Franchise Future Signatures Red. Card number 4. Yoandy Morales. That's LA. No, that's the Washington Nationals. I was like, that's the Angels. Nope, that is the Nats. Yoandy Morales is a National. Kayla. Let me double check my work. I'm 99.99% sure. Yes, look at that. First thing that pops up, Nats. That's what I thought. I'm writing it on the top loader so I don't forget. Oh, Nats are already up here. Ah, yes. Nice one, Kayla. So how's everybody's Tuesday been? Hopefully better than Monday. Monday was rough for me. Yeah, he was drafted by the. So he was a part of the whatchamacallit deal. Why am I blanking? My gut wanted to say signing DeGrom, but obviously signing it wasn't a trade. When who is he moved for? It was Scherzer. Okay, it was Scherzer. I was like, what? I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb because I had a dumb moment. All right, as a Mets fan. All right, yep, you can let me have it for that. I was like, it's not. It wasn't DeGrom. But I was like, my gut went to a Mets pitcher. Yeah, Scherzer. Duh. Always forget Max Scherzer played for the Mets. It's a good thing to forget. Matt Horvath, Arjun Namala, Carson Rockefort, prepping for the pros, Kellen Lindsay, Aces, Jacob Mizorowski, 98 of 99, Brew Crew Billy, Yankel Fernandez, Drew Hackenberg, and our backwards auto, Nolan Shanuel, red checkerboard for the Halos. That is numbered 53 of 99. Big Mets fan, yep. I know it's coming. It's like, oh, wow, this guy really knows his team. Wow. Classic breaker, not knowing anything about the sport. Just trying to sell us stuff. You guys know me. I don't even watch baseball. I don't even know nothing about baseball. I don't even collect baseball cards. All right, maybe that last one is for sure not true. I own way too many. Oops. All right, let's do some 25 Bowman. It has been far too long since I have pulled a big time autograph out of here. And what I mean by that isn't a big name. We've pulled some big names, but like Jesus Mate and Charlie Condon. I've pulled one auto of each of them, and they were both mini diamond autos to 100. I have not even pulled a base auto of Mate since then. Not pulled a base auto of Condon since then. I would like to change that right here with the big name, low number. Show me McGonigal. Show me Weatherholt. Show me Mate. Show me Pena. Give us a big one. Alrighty. Sunstrom, Lucas Ramirez, Nick York, Upside Down Nando, Greatness Loading Connor Griffin, Kellen Lindsay, Pan, and George Klassen. Got something shiny in here. Christian Moore, David Ortiz Jr., Corey Seager, Mason Wynn, Rookie of the Year favorites, Roki Sasaki, Ricardo Yan, Rafael Flores, and Connor Griffin. Yeah, so we got about an hour until start time for the World Series. So I'm excited. Alrighty. Emil, Victor Rodriguez, Willie Adames, Langford, number 29, Colson Montgomery, Esteban, Jacob Brescianen, and Franklin Arias. So what's everybody up to? What y'all want to yap about this evening? I feel like the chat is mighty quiet. We got 15 people in here. What's everybody up to? Drew Jones, Will Simpson, Vlad Jr., Dylan Cruz, Red Rookie, David Festa, Cole Fontenelle, Kevin Castillo, and Cody Freeman. Anybody pull anything cool recently? No, Twins already up here. Anybody tapping into Diamond Icons? If you are much braver than I am. I am way too much of a scaredy cat for that. Ooh, got a little mini diamond coming. Jonathan Long, Villarreal, Jose Altuve, Yuri, Chase Burns, VIP mini diamond, Johnny Level, nice one, San Fran, Chris, Zach Showalter, and Javier Magulin. I think in the very first box I opened, we pulled a Johnny Level True Gold Auto, which is pretty cool. Giants are doing very well so far. Couple autos, numbered card, mini diamond. Alrighty, Jan, Hayden Alvarez, Adiel Amador, Lubob, Cole Reagans, Esteban Mejia, Bishop Leston, and Aiden Miller. Is it me? Am I the reason everybody's quiet? Or are folks busy multitasking? Oh, we got something in here. That, or we just have extra inserts. Mariano, Braden Montgomery, Trey Turner, Skeens' treasure trove, VIP Aiden Miller, Drew Jones, Yancel Luis, and Seaver King. Okay, so just extra inserts in there, so we might get shorted on one. Show me a garbage pail kit out of here. Jose Briseño, Cam Smith, Junior Caminero, Jung-Hoo Lee, Caden Dana, rookie of your favorites, Ichiro Kano Hernandez, Janik, and Marejo. Ooh. What'd you send off, Randy? Hopefully you get some 10s. Hopefully you get all 10s. All right, Esmith Pineda, Walcott, Roki, Marcus Semien, number 69, Jason Churio, Villarreal, Emil, and Yumin Lin. I feel like now is a good time to send things off because you'll get them back before the start of the season, which is ideal. Fabian Lopez. Oh, no. I think we got a base auto. Those are 3 chrome-looking cards. I think we got ourselves a base auto coming. Give us a good name. Kate Horton, Del Castillo, James Wood. We sure do, and I see a cleat. That makes me think pitcher. That makes me think Chen-Wei Lin, St. Louis Cardinals. Cardinales, Jason, that's yours. Man, why couldn't this have been a color match red to 5? Why not? Why? Cardinals? Cardinals? Where are you? Right there. Doggone it. Jesus Lopez, Conrad Kaysen, and Sanbaria. That doesn't mean we can't still pull a Superfractor out of here. Still waiting for that first Super out of 25 Bowman. We got an X-Fractor. Kevin Castillo, Esteban Waldrip, Sugano, Greatness Loading Montez, X-Fractor, Matt Wilkinson. We pulled a lot of him at the beginning. Mark. Nice Arun and Blake Wolters. Felt like I was a Matt Wilkinson magnet when we first started ripping these 25 Bowman boxes. I'm excited for Topps Chrome update. I hope the boxes don't go crazy like they did last year. Jack Penny, Rosario, Rhett Lauda, Shea Whitcomb, Ben Rice, Cobb Hightower, Colt Emerson, and Edgaline Perez. But they probably will. Ooh! Ooh! Nice submission, Randy. I like those college variations. Ooh, we got a green grass parallel in here. I like these. Bishop Leston. There's McGonigal. Bobby. Jason Churio. Bryce Happa. Edgaline, the paper on the back. It's going to be Braylon Payne. And who is our green grass? Aiden Smith, 81 of 99. Tampa Bay Rays, Ryan. I don't even want to admit the amount of money that I would pay for a Paul Skeens Air Force Academy variation. Not many people would pay exorbitant amounts of money for it, but I would be one of those people who would. Just saying. I can be honest with myself. Alrighty, PJ, Sammy Hernandez, Tovar, Juan Soto, number 8, Travis Bazzana, Shang, Luis Morejo, and Montilla. Right, show me a low-numbered parallel. I'm glad we got 1 to 99. Let's go lower. Show me a gold at the highest. Chase Hampton, Kellen Lindsay, Jackson Holiday, Schwellenbach, Rockstar Rookies, Brooks Lee, Leo, Thomas White, and Jesus Lopez. Hoping to see some Leo out of that 24 Bowman Chrome box. Ooh. Ooh, nice, Drew. I haven't gotten my hands on any holiday stuff yet. All right, here's a Reptilian. Matt Wilkinson, Flores, Big Fish, Ketel Marte, VIP Christian Moore, Reptilian, Colt Emerson for Seattle, Jacob Wright, and Quinn Matthews. Seattle, Scott. You know, I don't get why this Shohei Ohtani guy is, like, why his prices are so high. Like, he's not even that good. He's not even that good. I'm just saying, if I was in his shoes, I probably, instead of going 4 for 4 with only 2 home runs, I probably would have hit 4. Just saying. Young Carlos Lara, Ichiro Kano Hernandez, but my shoulder. I threw out my shoulder, you know. Yeah, but it should have been me. Casas, King Tuck, Ohtani. He heard me talking about him. Showtime Showcase, Ismael Javier, PJ, and Fernando Cruz. He's like, I'm listening. Alrighty, Lynn Mejia, Clase, William Contreras, JJ number 15, Sammy Hernandez, Alex Mooney, and Mr. Jang. Come on, no reaction on that? That's crazy. That's crazy. I guess you guys all agree that I would be better than Shohei. I appreciate the love. Richard Maddock, Colt Emerson, Chris Sale, Big Christmas, Rosario number 42. There's McGonigal Chrome, Luke Sinnard, and Cole Fontenelle. About time we see some Mr. McGonigal. I know we got the paper before, but now let's see some Weatherholt and some Made. Maybe a little Pena. Yeah, it's not fair. It's available for every PC. Yeah, sounds good, Drew. I bet you there'll be somebody looking for him. Yeah, it's not fair. He's too good. In case you guys missed it, I made a video this morning that kind of cracked me up. But you would be playing for the Mets and not in the series. Okay, Kimberly, low blow. All right, that was a low blow. If I was on the Mets, we would have already won. All right, the World Series. Okay. Peyton Neals, Lazaro Montes, sorry, Caden Dana, Drew Thorpe, Rockstar Rookies Roki, Corey Lewis, Lucas Ramirez, and Jackson Humphreys. Yeah, I made a video this morning that I was like, congratulations, if you're seeing this video, it means that you're also on the petition that Shohei Ohtani must now start batting right-handed in the major leagues because it's just not fair. Jose Perella, Malcolm Moore, Freddie Freeman, Kevin Alcantara, Greatness Loading Weatherholt, Walters on the Reptilian, and Mobley. Kimberly, that timing could not have been any better. That was funny. It's like, yeah, but you'd be sitting on your couch right now, so keep that in mind. It's like, all right, you got me. You got me. Oh, goodness. All right, we got 3 packs left. Give us something nice. Give us something shiny. All right, there's a Pena. Where's Made? Benji Boy, Kumar Rocker, Nolan Arenado, Acuna, Cags, Winston Santos, and Joffrey. So, Randy, I'm very much of the thought process that I don't send any thick cards to get graded. Because even like thick cards, you're basically looking at like on a normal card like this dadgum Jesus made. Fresh pack pulled, it's got a good shot at a 10. Fresh pack pulled thick cards, you got a good shot at a 9. Then the 10 to 9 on a regular card is like a 9 to 8 with thick cards. Getting a 10 is tough. That's why 10s on thick cards, I think, gives it a bigger premium. We're so bad with Ohtani's trial. Yeah, they never did. I don't think they ever did, Kurt. Kurtz, Zach Wheeler, Jacob Wilson, number 58, Jet Williams, Fernando Cruz, Christian Campbell, and Chase Burns. Yeah, I don't think they ever did. Which is crazy. Like, the best player of the 2010s and the best player of the 2020s on their team at the same time. Yes, exactly. The edges of the thick cards is what gets you. Just because they get dinged up so easily. Which doesn't really make sense when you think about it, because like you would think a thinner card, if it got bumped on the side, it wouldn't be able to sustain a like damage as easily. But ooh, blue Ray Wave. That's a good way to finish. DeBarge, give us a good name. Torres, Polar Bear, Connor Norby, David Festa, Fabian Lopez on the back, D'Angelo. Come on. Jesus Tolero, color match, 139 of 150. Dodgers, Kimberly. She's like, all right, now pull me an Ohtani auto. All right, like I said, I put these in the wrong order. I kind of want to go in alphabetical order. 23, 24, 25. Yes, I said alphabetical. No, I did not stutter. Yes, I said what I meant. This is the order I want to go in. All right, HTA box. If you've never ripped an HTA box before, think of it effectively like a hobby box. So this is a different year, but just think of it in the same format. These have 2 autographs in them. They have base cards. They have numbered cards. These don't have any base cards or numbered cards. It just has autographs. I mean, there can be numbered autographs, but you're basically giving up the base cards and the non-auto numbered cards for another autograph. Yeah, I wouldn't do it if I were you, Randy. But still, heavy lumber, Bobby Witt Jr. Nice card. But these come in a fancy schmancy little case. You'll see what I'm talking about in just a second. It's like, what? Those aren't cards. Nope, the cards are right in there. Keeps them a little bit more protected, which is something I appreciate, considering it's just autographs. And we have blocker cards in between them. Alrighty, first up, base autograph. I think I know who that is. And it's been a while since we ripped this. I'm thinking Jacob Melton. I have a problem, okay? I am fully aware that I have a problem. Billy. Billy Webster. This one's yours. Why do I do this to myself? Randy, sell that's my PC? Oh, heck yeah, Kurt. And then this goes for everybody. If you guys ever hit something in a break, like let's say Billy doesn't want this Jacob Melton, but somebody else wants it, I can always ship it to somebody else, especially if you buy in the break. That's easy peasy. Alrighty, next up, looks like another base auto. Alright, we got some good colors, though. Let's see who we got. Ricardo Perez, first Bowman, Philadelphia Phillies. Mitch. Alright, I see a 0 on that last card, so I think we at least have a refractor auto, which is better than no numbered autos. You always hope for a couple. I will say this, we're only down to 4 teams that haven't made the stage yet, which is kind of nice considering where we're at. See if we can get all of them. Thanks, Drew. It's a problem. It's a problem. All right, here we go. All right, 15 of 499. Diego Mosquera, New York Mets. Chet Steadman, refractor auto. And here it comes again. Oh, he's Trent's loading the boxes. I will say this, though. I know who Drew Gilbert is. I don't know who Diego is. Old boy Chet Stedman might know. All right. I will say this, Randy. You see how much I rip? I've never ripped a heavy lumber. I have never pulled one. The heavy lumber autographs look so cool, though. All right. No joke. This might be... He's doing it again. This might be my personal favorite standard box to rip. And I'm being genuine here. 2024 Bowman Chrome. Why? Because I really like Leo DeVries. I like Paul Skeens. I like Jackson Chourio. I like Ellie De La Cruz. I like Shohei Ohtani. And I like Aaron Judge. All of those names are inside of this. And I like the design. It's a very... I don't know. I'm not a big fan of super rounded designs. This is more of a square design. I know it sounds silly. And I will say this. Paul Skeens' rookie autograph out of these is the best looking Paul Skeens rookie auto, in my personal opinion. Aside from... I'm busy yapping. And we got ourselves a Pearl Pack, ladies and gentlemen. I've never pulled one of those out of 24 Bowman Chrome. Heck yeah. Nice. Nice. That is awesome. All right. Let's see what we got. Yuki Matsui. Nolan Arenado. For these cards, I'll explain in a second. International Impact, we have both Braves on here, but there are a few teams that have multiple. So in the event that we pull a card that has two different teams on here, it will go to the team on the left side. Unless it is numbered or autographed, and then we'll randomize it in between the two teams. Alrighty, Darling Fernandez and Sebastian Walcott. I think, Jace, I'm not sure. This is the first one I've ever pulled out of 24. Because I know that they kind of change it each year. So we'll see. Ooh. Jackson Holiday on the front. We got two base on the back. Luis Morales. And a James Wood prospect card. Let's check out the shimmer first. That's not numbered. Colson Montgomery, Chicago White Sox. And yellow Phillies. Bryce Harper, 24 of 75. Mitch. I own the refractor of this to $4.99. I like this image. But I just like this design. You know, it's more of a boxier image, which is kind of what I like. It's a lot of focus is on the player rather than the intricate designs. If I'm not mistaken, though, Jason, thinking back, most Pearl Packs can have autos. I don't think they all do, but I think they can. Even in 24. Because I have a 24 Bowman Pearl autograph. Oh, wait. Those nice White Sox making the stage. I am excited. Oh, this is so fun. What do we got? Garrett Cole, Carlos Correa, Arizona Fall League, Max Muncy, Alexander Albertus, and Julio Zayas. All right, Luis Arias, Yordan. See, like this one. International Impact, Lázaro Montes and Christian Vaquero. This will go to the Seattle Mariners on the left side. Both from Cuba. Derek Bernard and Stivian Martinez. All right, still looking for our first auto. We get one auto in each of these mini boxes. So we got two packs, 50-50 shot. I think we might have it here. I think right there in the middle we got a base auto. Canario, Adley, Adolfo Sanchez, Vladdy Guerrero, and first... Cuevas, dude, back-to-back breaks, the Mets just... And old boy Chet Stedman isn't even in here. I'm still keeping the Drew Gilbert up there. Here, give me a sec. I gotta put some of this base on the side. I knocked some over. Hey, all I'm saying is y'all should just claim the Mets at this point, all right? You know what? No. I should just open up all the boxes myself. All these I should just open them all. Because they got Mets hits in them. Golly. Alrighty, Jordan Lawler. Ooh, my first Bowman. Gunner. Ooh, we got a refractor. Oh. Arias. Villorio. And Ceddanne Rafaela. 343 of 499. Red Sox. Robert. Rookie refractors. I'm a big fan. Trent has a scanner. So, Kurt, I mean, you saw me. I just ripped open Panini Prospect Edition. I like it. Like I've got a Jet Williams Prospect or Panini 3 and 2 auto around here somewhere, but like the thing is it's not going to hold as much value. Gee whiz. But if you like it, who cares? Just my opinion. We're going to rip this mini box and then we'll rip that Pearl pack. We got to let it sit for a little bit longer. Yes, I do have a CT scanner. I bought it at the Dollar Tree for $1.25. And I will say this, I put it specifically on Mets autograph mode, and it told me there weren't any. So I might return it. That's why I keep my receipt from the Dollar Tree, so I can make my returns. Terrible. Junior Caminero. Never heard of the guy. Canario and Cruz. Brock Wilkin. Rylan Thomas. And a Fuchsia. Giants. Marco Luciano. 49 of 299. Getting a lot of rookie parallels. I like it. Chris. Another one for San Fran. Cool. So our parallels thus far have been 2 rookies and a former MVP. Can't really complain about that. Nando, Bryce Happa, 25th anniversary, Jason Dominguez, New York Yankees, Joseph, nice, Teodo, and Ashendry Vargas. I'm running out of room very rapidly. Oh, I'm so excited for that Pearl pack. Alrighty. Another J-Dom. Nice. Curtis Mead. Carson Williams Fall League. Nice. Ben Rice, first Bowman. And Harry Ford. You're like, I'm paying for it already? Scan me and the boxes. Let me know if I should open these or not. They scan it. They're like, there's nothing but duds in here. You're like, I don't believe you. And just start opening them anyways. Nice. Colt Keith. Austin Riley. International Impact, Maya and Castro. This will go to the Yankees. Jacob Gonzalez and Daber de los Santos. Ooh, that's an autograph. We got a mini diamond auto. We're going to open this last pack. What's up, David? David, you see what we got right there? 2024 Bowman Chrome Pearl Pack. Ho, ho, ho. Yamamoto, good timing to hit him. Zach Geloff. It came to the league starring Jackson Holiday, Starlin Nunez, and Gerald Perez. All right. Show me a Leo Sparkle auto or mini diamond auto to 100. Alrighty. Silent J. Gavin Williams, Eduardo Beltre, Jake Bloss. Show me Leo. Come on. Yenzi Rivas to 299. New York Mets. Dude, like it was funny the first couple. Now it's like it's actually kind of frustrating because like I want to see everybody hit. All right, let's make it up with this Pearl pack. Like, all right, I believe. I'm so excited for this. I'm going to open it carefully because, yes, I'm weird. I'm going to keep this pack. Oh, man, right off the top, Vladdy Guerrero Pearl. Oh, these are so beautiful. Adolfo Sanchez, Cincinnati Reds. Francisco Velorio for the Yankees. Oh, dude. That's pretty. Mike Trout is our vet out of there. No autos, but these are extremely short printed. I mean, they even have Pearl Refractor written on the back. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. If Mets in the Pearl, we burn it. We did get one. I'm sorry, but I'm taking down an auto and putting up a Trout Pearl. That's too nice. Dang it, I was really hoping to pull an auto out of there. Don't you think if I knew it was in there, I would open it myself? I need to just start posting the breaks with my name in the Met spot, and then they'll automatically stop hitting. What's the Nationals one you got? It's a Yoandy Morales Red Redemption. Oh, goodness. Now I know what kind of questions I'm going to get asked about the podcast. Trent, why do you load all the boxes with Mets autos? It's like, I don't need to. All right, 2025 Bowman Chrome Breakers Delight. And of course, this is the one box I really want to hit Mets in because Elian Pena is a giant chase. But we can't. I'm sorry, Chet. We can't. We can't. There's been so many Mets hits. All right, Breakers Delight. 3 autographs. 3 numbered cards. Insert, couple base. See what we got. Yeah, that I don't know where you heard that, David. That's I don't know about that. All right. I don't see anything super crazy. So we got Lawrence Butler, Meteoric Rise, Bryce Eldridge. On the back, Red Rookie, Noah Cameron for the Kansas City Royals. Base cards, Yayo Melendez for the Cubbies. First up, green. Joshua, Chris. Giants absolutely crushing. Next up, Nieves Izaguirre, 20 of 299 on the fuchsia. Moving the team to Utah. Oh, okay. All right, now we're talking. All right, to 499. Royce Lewis, Minnesota Twins. Now I think we got some ink. We sure do. All right, so we got 2 base on the back and a refractor up front. First up, the base. Henry Torres, Cincinnati Reds. Billy. Next up, another base. Corey Cousin, Kansas City Royals. This one is going to Kurt. And the refractor auto. Give us a big name. 350. Oh, I know that elbow. Oh, I know that elbow, Mr. Jason Park. Rainiel Rodriguez refractor auto. Gosh, I'm such a nerd. I literally just said I know that elbow. Dude, all right. Maybe I need to take a break from breaking. Oh, I am. Oh, it's a problem. It's a problem. My wife hasn't seen me in months. Been down here in the basement. That's awesome. That's awesome. You did do it. You did do it, Jason. You know who that is? That's Rainiel. That's not Nate Church. You did it. Gosh, Nathan Church here. I'm putting Joshua up there over that auto. It's not Nate Church. Finally. All right, we're not done yet. We still have the repack. So let's have some fun. Every team's got something to go home and be happy about. I hear that every time, but you know, David, you didn't say you almost took the insert any other team name. It's always the teams that hit big that people almost take. It's never the teams that don't hit that people say I almost took them. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. All right, Royal, you know, I'm going to be honest with you. We've got so many teams up on the stage. No offense to these guys. I just don't have the mental capacity to find where these stands are at. I hope you understand. I don't know how to respond to that, Drew. Because, see, here's the thing. If we hit a Ronald Acuna Jr. auto out of this, what are you going to say? You're going to be like, oh, I take it back. So why don't we wait till the end of the break, and then we can get sad. They're up here, David. Seriously, every team's up here. All right, we do have a PSA slab. Let's see if we can knock down that Rainiel ahead of the break. I think we're gonna. All right. Ooh. OMG. I know exactly what card this is. I know exactly what card this is. I think this is 20. If I'm right, this is 2022 Topps Gallery. Oh, it sure is. Ladies and gentlemen. Bobby Witt Jr. Rookie Auto 2022 Topps Gallery. It is an 8, but still. Bobby Rookie Auto. Yeah. Yeah, that's freaking legit. That is legit. Kurt, happy first break with me. That's pretty epic, man. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Just because I'm a glutton for punishment, I'm putting that there. Kurt's like, that's my PC. He's like, yeah, you know, he's like, Bobby, it's my dude. Congrats, Kurt. Put that there. We got a bunch of base autos, man. What's up with that? What's up with that? All right. I'm just snatching and grabbing. Worth the wait? Heck yeah. How long has it been since a Judge auto? We've pulled a few out of the repacks, but as far as like a pack pulled Judge auto, it's been years. No, I'm trying to think of the last pack pulled Judge auto I had. I think I pulled one out of Cosmic, like 24 Cosmic. So it's been a hot minute. But I mean, Judge is so freaking hard to hit, man. I mean, you know it. But when you hit him, it's like, oh my gosh. All right. I think we pretty much got base stuffs. Yes, every team hit something top loaded. And if you don't think you did, check your package when it gets to you. If you didn't, you know what's going to happen? There's probably going to be an autograph in your package. Okay? My breaks are not like what you might be used to. I always try and hook people up. You can spend there. I guarantee you can go everywhere. You can go all over Whatnot, and people will let you skunk. Here in the Jet Breakers, like, no joke, everybody's package gets something decent. Everybody's package gets something decent. Out of our own PCs. Like right now, if somebody said, like, oh, hey, like, I don't think I hit enough, like Drew who's like, oh, I cool. Drew, pick a number 1 through, like, 15. All right, let's do a quick recap while he's picking. Cameron Red Rookie, Adolfo Pearl, Vladdy Pearl, and Valorio Pearl, Yamamoto, Ben Rice, Jason Dominguez, Junior Caminero, Jackson Holiday, Haisong Kim, Made Paper, McGonigal Paper, Contreras Sepia Level, Mini Diamond, Festa Red Rookie, Cruz Prism, Zebi Sepia, Stewart Ray Wave, Bassett, Candelario, both Sepias, Jacob Wilson Silver, Burroa, Musgrove, and Eugenio Sepias. Schwellenbach Raywave, Walters on the Reptilian, Mizorowski to 99, that one snuck in there. McGonigal, Montgomery Shimmer, and J-Dom 25th anniversary. Well, you were the person who was saying that you didn't hit good, and you're hoping that Jeremy treats you better. You're the only one who said anything. That's why I was using you, because I want to hook you up. Emerson on the Reptilian, Wilkinson X-Fractor, Trout Pearl, Luke Yashal Purple Laser, Sedan Refractor, Denton Blue, Tolero to 150, Morlando 299, Ardon Blue, Aiden Smith to 99, Royce Lewis to 499, Izaguirre to 299, Luciano 299, Bryce Happa to 75, Redfield to 299, Walker Martin to 99, 12 Skunk for Fun. All right, 12 it is. Joshua to 99, Porter Auto, Orlando Auto, Melton Auto, Ricardo Perez, Henry Torres, Corey Cousin, Lynn, Spencer Bivens out of the Blaster, Cuevas, Shanuel Red Checkerboard, Cole Foster Blue Auto, Mosquera Reptilian Auto, Franchise Futures Signatures Red Yohandi, Rivas Auto to 299, Gilbert Auto to 25, Rainiel to 499, the hit of the break, Bobby Witt Jr., 2022 Topps Gallery Rookie Auto. All right, so we're grabbing 10 and 12. So what did the Marlins hit? Okay, I just did the recap. Let's do it again. Let's see. The Marlins are right here. So who is on them? Let's see. Fish, 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 fish. No fish. So we're going into the autograph and numbered sections. Who was on them then? Texas. PJ Morlando, 293 of 299, Miami Marlins. If anybody's crying, send them the Marlins cards. Well, here I'm 12 and 10. Let's see what 10 and 12 are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Immaculate Quentin Johnson patch to 65. Why? I hit it in a break. I bought it in a break with Drake. I'm going to probably give this away at some time. 11 and 12. No, John wanted this and then said you keep it. So I give it away. Boom. Griffin Jacks, one of my PCs. Alvarez to 30. Like, I mean, I got so much stuff that I just, if people don't hit, I just give it away. Like, all these autos that I've been in breaks with. Garrett Mitchell, rookie auto. Soderstrom to 99. Jackson Wiggins, first refractor auto. Rios, Evan White, rookie auto. Walker Martin from Best, Class A. Emerson Hancock. Like, I'm telling you, I don't mind hooking people up. We do it all the time. I like to play too much. I'm good. I need nothing. I never want anybody. I never want anybody to be bummed out from a break. I understand that everybody knows the risk when you buy into a break, but still, it stinks not hitting. So I don't want anybody to go out of this and be upset ever. I try to keep it a positive environment where everybody can have fun and everything. Because I tell you what, after a day of work, I know that I'm not the only one in this boat. Did not even hit. All right, Mark. Let's see what Atlanta Brave can I send you. Let me find something. Boom. Garrett Bowman, True Gold, first Bowman from 2023 Bowman Draft, a $1,000 box. Boom. All right, folks. Enjoy your evenings. Take care. I mean, you guys like you see how it is. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your evenings. Check out the podcast we're gonna be recording tonight. So if you want to give it a listen, please do.